Bang! Neeves knives. I'm Jared, and I got a quick unboxing here. This was sent by Todd. Todd, thank you again. He's been sending me all kinds of knives to review and check out. These little guys showed up from Smoky Mountain Knife Works. They said I paid for them. They said I bought them. I did not buy these. I have no idea why. They're like 10 bucks a piece, so it charged me like over 20 bucks, you know, with the shipping and everything. I didn't buy these. I have no idea. And it's like, is it even worth the effort of returning? Maybe I can just give them to one of my nephews or something, or nieces. I don't know. It's two little tadpoles. I'm guessing it's just stainless steel, G10 steel bolsters, if you want to call it that. It is assisted, but I did not buy these. I have no idea, man. It's kind of weird. They don't have a clip or anything like that. It kind of does look like a little tadpole. We do have a little lanyard. I don't know. I have no idea. But when you order so many knives, I mean, you start wondering, like, did I mistakenly buy these? And I can't think of even a second I ever saw these on anything. I do not think I bought these. I don't know. There must be a mistake at Smoky Mountain Knife Works or something, but they charged me for them. Before we get completely into this, Todd did send a Kizer Grazioso also, but I have multiple videos on Kizer Grazioso. And just so you guys know, I did make a mistake in my Kizer video the other day. Kizer has their 20%, up to 20% discount all the way across the board through all the knife retailers. So right now, through all your knife retailers, you can get Kizers for up to 20% off. Now, let's get into this. Now, this is obviously a James brand knife. It does come with a cool little pouch, and then we have the knife. Now it also has this little tool. I don't know what this is, to be honest. What is that? What is that for? I have no idea what this is. Anybody who knows what that is, let me know down in the comments. I have no idea, but let's check this knife out really quick. Set these to the side. All right, so I haven't really experienced too many James brand knives. I do know some of their knives are made with good quality. First flick, we're going to reverse flick it. We have VG10 steel. It is a flat ground blade. Ooh, this is very comfortable, but I do feel the clip moving a little bit, but besides that, that's not that big of a deal. But what I do feel in my hand is this is very narrow right here specifically. Everything is very comfortable though. I'm not saying it's uncomfortable. It's very comfortable. Nice little pad right there to land on. Yeah, this is very comfortable. But you do notice the narrowness right here. But let's check out the axis lock. Let me do that again. I'm guessing it's on phosphor bronze. It feels like it. Very smooth. The thumb disc is very easy to use on this one, because I know there was a model that was out that I heard people were struggling to use the thumb disc. This one's rather easy. I personally don't have an issue using it. Deep carry clip that is, it has to be reversible. Yeah, you just flip these tabs over. I like how there's nothing underneath. Now, I do wonder though, because sometimes this is an issue, and I'm not saying it is, I don't know yet, but there are times where your pants will go up and then curl around right there. And then when you go to take it out of your pocket, it just won't come out. So hopefully that's not the case here. Hopefully there's not enough room right there for my pants to go up and over. We'll have to test that out. But very cool though. There are a couple James brand knives that I do like, and I do think they look awesome. I've just never tried them. And it's not that I have an issue with James brand. It's just there's just some things I don't agree with from them. Why does that look like a button? I guess it's just for grip. It is nice and grippy though. Very smooth. The axis lock is very nice. It feels very, very good. Let's check the lock up. Tiny bit, which is no side to side. that's probably just where it needs to. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's the way an axis lock is. You know, sometimes it'll lock up where you can feel a little bit of blade rock, but it just needs to, the bar just needs to lock up into place really good, and it's not a safety hazard or anything like that. It's still just as strong of a lock, you know, so not a big deal at all. That's all axis locks. Blade stock thickness is not too thick. This seems like a knife that will cut very, very well, and you can get up nice and tight to that blade very comfortably. I can tell this thing is going to get extremely smooth. I do like the pop of green. That looks really good. And it is, you know, all blacked out. I'm not sure what this coating is. I'm guessing it's DLC. James Brand normally has, you know, they do their products pretty good, and they do have good OEMs who do their knives usually, but they can be pretty expensive. The prices can be up there. Now, in some cases, their build quality is just amazing. Like, there has been times they've used React, and I just, you know, they have like this thing with them where they pay for so much advertising that it makes me not trust them as much. I'm not saying their knives are bad or anything like that, but they're not really part of the community, and I think that kind of draws me away from them. You know, I don't ever see them on, you know, in comments. I don't ever see them on Instagram. I've never communicated with them. I don't even know how I would communicate with them. And it just seems that they are so worried about just paying for advertisements rather than, say, sending a knife to get tested by a reviewer or a tester. You know, so that right there makes me wonder. And they do have like a little bit of a reputation in the community of being that type of community where people call them, what's the word for it? They say like they're hippie knives or whatever. I don't know. I don't even know what that means. But I just, you know, I like some of their designs though, and I've always really wanted to get them on the channel and really test them out. Aside from sometimes them being way too expensive, I just I don't know. Just something about the company itself I'm just not sure about, that you know, you find yourself wanting to support companies that you're in contact with, that you know, like that make the effort to you know, to be in the community, I guess. I don't even know how I'm saying it. Maybe one of you guys down in the comments can put this into better words for me. But I just, you know, it's kind of like even like Gerber, right? Gerber pays so much money for advertising in Targets and Walmarts and you know, Home Depot and places like that, or Bass Pro Shop. They'll pay for massive amounts of advertising. So every time you walk in the door, you see their name, right? You see their name. People, you know, they think of knife, they think Gerber, right? Even though Gerber, the build quality are crap. Not always. I'm not trying to paint the whole all their knives with one brush, but you know, when it comes down to it, you can get a lot better for your money, right? A lot better in most cases. But you know, but people looking at it from the outside in would think, man, Gerber must be the brand, right? They must be the brand, but they're not, right? So I kind of feel that way about these guys in a way. I think that they worry so much more about their appearance more than their product. And I'm not saying their products are bad. I haven't tested them. I don't know. I'm saying what I see through my lens, that they're not a part of the community. They're not, you know, like they're not, I don't want to say that they're not real knife people. I'm not trying to say that at all. I don't know if they really care about the community at all, or if they just care about making a buck off of a knife, right? Now, people could argue that about a lot of companies. So this just happens to be one of those companies that I'm not so sure about. But I do like some of their knives. I like the way they look. And there has been a couple, especially of recently, that I look at and I say, man, I want that knife. Man, that looks like a good knife. So I'm not taking away that they don't have some really good looking knives that are built extremely well. And I've seen some of them be reviewed. So I know they're good. I know they're good because I trust the reviewer that tested it to tell me that it's good. So I know there are some that are really, really good. When it comes down to the company though, now what is the big deal? The big deal is the product that they sell, right? Is the product that they sell any good? And I think most of their products are really good. It's just, sometimes you do kind of appreciate when a company goes out of their way to kind of prove that, right? They send them out to knife reviewers. They send them out to testers. They stay in the community. They make posts on Instagram. They do giveaways. They put forth the effort to be a part of the community and support channels and support, you know what I mean? Anyways, this has gone on long enough for first impressions. This G10 is really good quality, though. That's why I kind of went like this, because I noticed, man, this stuff looks really good. But, yeah, I've went on long enough. We're going to test this baby out, see what James Brand really is all about. Because this is the first one I've had in hand besides in a store. I had one in hand in a store one time, and it was entirely way too overpriced. I mean, it was crazy overpriced. But let's check this baby out. I love you guys. Thank you guys for watching. Todd, thank you, brother. Peace.